Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 73 Wednesday, the 11th of August. But it is beautiful out here at the moment. Holy moly. So weird to come driving out. You guys don't think you're getting spoiled with all this, you know, leverless, everything's push button or no buttons at all, hands-free, everything? Step away from all that and then go back to it and you realize all the stuff that you've gotten spoiled with and just don't even pay attention to it anymore. It's like the truck, and now the Acura is even more leverless. Everything's a button, even the park brake's a button. And you walk away, it locks. I don't know how many times I have to walk up with the keys in my pocket to get a cup of coffee, and I go by the front doors there on the Indian side and lock the Honda with the remote because it doesn't lock when I walk away from it. You just keep forgetting about all those little luxuries until you get back in. That smells so good in here, doesn't it? I was thinking about that last night. All right, Mama, let's roll. Sure is nice driving to work in this thing.
I know it.
If it didn't just needlessly just rack up the miles, I would drive this thing all the time.
I really like this.
Yeah. That keeps it.
I don't want to kill it with BS miles.
Plus, I mean, it makes it exciting to drive when you don't drive it all the time, you know?
Yeah.
That old rattly old war wagon CRV.
This is so quiet. Hey, okay. The other one does its purpose.
Yeah. Yep. She's doing a good job, that old gal.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Mama, it's hump day.
Yep, we're going to be halfway through.
Yeah. We've been going to a nice another weekend. Hopefully we don't have projects and use it all up.
I know it. Oh, so sorry.
We need to get some more rides in, do some moto camping and some other stuff
I do.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, have a wonderful day there, Mama.
You too.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Well, let's take this lovely Ryker Rally for a quick little rip. So you'll notice that there's a second crate sitting there. There's the other one from me yesterday. Because this one, I guess, is sold. Well, since yesterday, they I put gas in it. I guess it's not enough. I was just using a can that Matthew. So anyway, they called Matthew in because Ryan is still out. I guess there's a flu bug going around their house, and unfortunately, he called it. Of course, you know, the way things are nowadays, he had to go get tested, you know, because the symptoms are similar to something else. But he's all good. He's just gonna have to work it out. So anyway, all his schedule is still there. Being a man down kind of messes things up, especially this time of year when it's super busy. I meant to loosen, and these things are always, there's a T30 screw that holds that front base, and I think at BRP they zap that thing on at the factory because they're not lining anything up at that point. We do all that because you gotta lock the steering down to align it before you tighten it down. I think I was talking about that briefly yesterday. Definitely a quieter sound to them than what they used to be. That suspension is stiff when it's new, but way better than the other Rykers. Actually, the damping comes out of there on number 2 position. I'm gonna clicker. I can't see which way. I can't see it. I'll look like an idiot wallowing around. I think I did that with our Ryker too. I left it on position 1 until the suspension broke in a little bit. Definitely a quieter sound to them, huh? They said that's one of the things they did was to the clutching is quieter. People cried about noises they make. A little sound here or there, that's just the uniqueness of your vehicle. Now if it's some crazy sound, like a wrong sound, that's something different. But people hear something making any sound, oh, there's something wrong. The Rykers are they're very open, so any sound they're gonna make, you're gonna hear it. But I have heard some of the clutches a little cloudier than others, but again, I say no big deal myself. That is me squeaking. And I clean them things off good too. Clean the heck out of them. They always put a protective coating on them. And it's kind of tricky cleaning these because the front discs are kind of floating until you put the wheel on it. So as you got that one part of the disc that's in the pads, and so you got to spin that out of the way, and it's kind of weird because normally you wouldn't do it with the caliper on. If you're doing something with the disc, you have it all in your hand. So I don't know when it kicks in. I remember reading about it, but the clutch is supposed to, I'm sure it's way faster than what I'm going, but at speed it's supposed to work sort of like an overdrive. It's like a torque converter in an automatic transmission. So they don't, at steady speed, at high speeds it doesn't, it revs a little lower. This one is immediately going to a new owner, and apparently the one that Matthew's putting together is also. And then the second one, I've got other things to do that I've been working on. I finally just got around to getting this thing out for a test ride, but he may end up putting that second one I put together. But anyway, the second one on his crate, because he come two to a crate, is somebody scheduled a test ride on one. And both of those are rallies too. I missed the rally. I always said I'd end up having one of these things in my garage and just never got around to it. I should probably do it anyway. Kelly loves them, I love them. But you get to a point I'm having a hard time riding everything, and somebody always gets neglected. At the moment it's the poor Spider and BMW. We'll rectify all of that. As the weather gets cooler, I don't know, that just makes me want to ride that BMW all the time. But when it's nice and sunny and hot, that just feels like the Harley and the Royal Enfields. I don't know, all the Harleys. I don't know, that's like hot weather, sunshine, go play vehicles. Pulled over here for a second and switched it to one. I couldn't remember whether I turned in to go to one and turn out. I guess turning out would make sense. Definitely has a different sound when it's idling. It's almost like a kind of electric motor running kind of a sound in the background there. But yeah, they definitely don't make that you just hear the weights clattering before. I forget what all they did different. It's been a while since I did that testing. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. Actually, that's probably a fuel pump sound. That's exactly what it is. But you don't hear that. They kind of made this clackety-clackety-clack sound. It was hardly noticeable. But like I say, I did hear some that were louder than others. The ones that were making louder than noise than others, nobody was even complaining about it. Didn't do anything wrong. The belts in these things last forever. Literally no, other than the scheduled servicing of them, no clutch issues whatsoever. Out of all them Rykers we've sold, it's just like these. The crates show up and the people are just lined up to take them. Definitely warm out here already. I don't know what the temperature is. I would say mid to upper 80s, somewhere around there. So I'm gonna straighten that dash out right quick. It's an easy thing. Easy thing to do. Alright. Do this right quick. I'll bake myself out in the sun while I do it. Yeah, I think that's a fuel pump. I mean, it could be the clutch. Too much fun. Alright. So dang fun. Love them things. Yeah, buddy. It got up there alrighty-dighty.
You have the scheduler up for tomorrow?
Man, you'd think it'd back off. Upper right-hand corner. She's still a Hunsky out here. That's after 5 o'clock. It ain't no 115, 13, wherever it was degrees out here now. She's nice and comfortable. Holy moly. Alright, let's get the airbags down. Man, look at all this beautiful evening light. It's almost 8 o'clock and it's finally dropped to 90 degrees out here. That's pretty wild. I think the high here, I kept looking at the house, I think it was like 97 I seen. But got a little higher than Vancouver predicted. Earlier they were saying it was going to be 100, but then it kept kicking back. But yeah, we've seen the old triple digits. They're still saying like anywhere from 107 to 108 tomorrow. Beautiful light. It's a gorgeous day. Well, it's funny, you get these little hot spells, how you get used to it. Just, I mean, you could tell it was hot, but it like, we didn't even really talk about it, you know. It's just another day. It's funny how quick we acclimate to our surroundings, isn't it? Anyway, it's getting towards, if we're gonna lose the sun here before too long, better gather up the little woman. Let's say a goodbye. How about that? We'll see you guys here in a bit. Well, hello there, YouTube. It don't take long for that sun to slip on behind them mountains, boy. The sun just disappears. It's funny, you look out there behind us and see the other mountains. The sun's just out bright as it can be. Mm-hmm. It's not down here where you're in the shadows. Yeah. Man, when that forest was there, it was really nice for the house too. Part of the reason you never needed air conditioning is it kept, I mean, the shade was hitting the house by, 4 or 5 o'clock. It was great. So everything was nice and cool when you got here. Big old tall trees over there. That was really nice. Critters crawling in and out of there, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, it was.
But yesterday, or today, I was so overwhelmed with stuff that I had to miss part of that ambassadorship, the Can-Am On-Road Collective. I had to miss it. There's no way I could go. I got an email warning saying it's coming up and, you know, don't forget. There was no way. It was nuts. My son not being there, taking up half of the spider load, actually 3/4 of the spider load. We even had Matthew down there building Rykers. He's so methodical. He's really good at that stuff. I think it's a good guy. But anyway, so we got some more Rykers built, and I rode the one with you guys. That's awesome. I think they're all sold now. It's been a while since we had some rallies. So what that meeting was that I missed was the announcement of the Can-Am On-Road for 2022. Pretty cool. The Ryker Rally is been upgraded. It's cool. Yeah. And what's weird is it has like 10 horsepower or something more than what's now being called the Ryker Sport. It's the standard 900, but it's called the Sport. I didn't see anything on the 600. Hopefully they didn't get rid of that 600. That thing was a phenomenal seller for us. Or maybe it's still there, I just didn't pay attention to it. The naming got me with the all new, they're referring to as the all new Ryker Rally remote reservoirs up front. And the molding has changed so the reservoir is visible and the little clickers are up there so you can adjust. Looks like it has a regular seat on it now, or at least I see red stitching going through it. Hopefully they put that comfort seat on there. That needs to be on the Ryker Rally. It needs to be on all of them really, but the difference is crazy. Sea to Sky is back. New color. Looks like it comes with more features. Standard than what it did before. Looks like some different lighting accents up front. It didn't go into all the details. The mailers that I got a whole bunch of emails from BRP. That's why I learned all this stuff, because I wasn't there to watch it live. I would have been able to watch the presentation live.
That would have been cool.
Streamed it. Man, sometimes work gets in the way.
Yes, it does.
But there's some changing of the nosing on the F3s. Looks like the T and the limiter are the same, but there is special series of them that have the new design grilling up front. It's kind of a notch at the bottom and a little piece that sticks out that almost looks like a curb scooper up there, but it's not. It's up high. It's not. But a cool looking front end. So yeah, a lot of upgrades and changes. That Ryker Rally, the wheels on it are definitely interesting. You may or may not like that. It kind of shocked me at first, and I go, yeah, I can see that on the Rally edition. That's cool. I don't know what all other than looks like performance difference between the two. That needs to be done too. That the Ryker, the Rally definitely needs to have a little boosted power.
Yeah. It
can't be the same as the other one.
No.
The suspension can't be the only difference in the cool Rally mode where you can do burnouts and donuts. You're a little child back there that's less than happy.
Yes. Somebody's not happy.
That's weird how the sound from that far away can carry sometimes.
I know it.
They're way over there. It's crazy we can hear them that good. But anyway, on that, all new on-road stuff, the 22s. I don't know if they're publicly announced. I don't go into any great detail there in case I get in trouble with that. But I got to miss the live streaming of it going on. That's a bummer. But I was working on Rikers and Spiders.
Yep.
I was on the Can-Am stuff.
Yes.
Well, I did the last 2 days. Everything was Can-Am, Rikers and Spiders.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to roll on that.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
I think that's the only word you got in the whole goodbye.
It's alright.
I rattled on like a
talk.
BB in a boxcar.
You usually do.
All right, we'll see you guys in the morning.
You take care.
Thanks now. Bye-bye.